Alright guys, today we had a very fast evidence gathering for the ghost. Today we had a mare, and you'll see almost immediately when we got into the game that we kind of figured out what it was just because of the mare's ability. The mare's ability is that when you turn on a light switch, there's a chance that it will turn it off immediately after you turn it on. So that's pretty much how we found this ghost, and it's pretty much all there is to a mare as well. They typically hunt a little bit more when you're in darkness and stuff. But mares are super fun ghosts overall. They're pretty easy to find out once you get their ability used. The only thing you have to worry about after that is if it's a mimic. But I hope you enjoy the video, and we will see you in the next one. Alright guys, today we had a pretty fast game. We could have left the game pretty early if we were playing normally, just because we got a ability from the mare almost immediately when we turned on the light switches in the ghost room. That is their signature ability, is when you turn on a light switch, there is a chance that they immediately turn it off if they are within a certain range of the ghost itself. So mares are pretty standard ghost outside of the turning light switches on and off, or off specifically, like that right there. Mares cannot actually turn on light switches. They can only turn them off. So almost immediately after that happened, you see I go ahead and start circling mare, just because I'm 100% positive that that's what this ghost is. That is what they're known for and their only ability to do. The other evidence for a mare is spirit box, ghost orbs, and ghost riding, which is the evidence we're about to go get now. So we're going in just to get the rest of the evidence here. Mares are standard ghosts. They start hunting at 60 to 40%, depending on the state of the light switch in the ghost room, or the room that the ghost is in, actually, which is a huge thing you have to know, because you could be standing in the ghost room getting, getting temperatures being dropped down. They're not freezing, but they're low for the rest of the rooms and stuff like that. And you know you're in the ghost room, but the ghost could roam to a different room. So mares actually will roam to rooms with lights off. They don't like to be in the light at all, as they just use their ability again to turn off the light. They will typically go to rooms that are unlit, and they can have a potential starting hunting point from where they are. That could mean, 2 bedrooms down or across the room where they're going to another player or something like that. But their starting sanity, if the light switch is off, will be an average of 60%. That's if the light switch is off or if the lights are broken, regardless of the light switch state. So if the lights are broken and the light switch is on in the ghost room, it will still hunt because the lights are broken. It doesn't care. But the other range that they will start hunting at is if all the lights are fine and the breaker is broken or not. It doesn't care about the breaker state. So if the breaker is broken and the lights are broken in the room, then it will hunt even if the lights are on at 60%. Vice versa, if the lights are not broken and the breaker is broken, it will actually start hunting at 40% sanity. So it's slightly lower than the average, which is 50%. So again, 40% sanity if the light switches are on and the breaker is broken, not broken, doesn't matter. Or 60% sanity if the light switches are off or the lights are broken. So that's another thing too, is some behaviors of the mare is outside of wandering to rooms where the lights are off, it will also tend to prefer doing ghost events that break the lights or turn off lights. And there's our last evidence. We got spirit box, we got ghost writing, and we got ghost orbs. The another biggest thing for the mare is they cannot turn on lights, excluding TVs, computers, cell phones, stuff like that. But if it's a actual light, it cannot turn on those lights. And we talked about the ability. The ability specifically, if you're within 4 meters of the ghost and you turn on a light switch, it will immediately turn off the lights. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to a mare. We're going to get a hunt just so you can hear exactly how the ghost sounds and what. But they're pretty standard ghosts, and as soon as you understand the ability and stuff like that, and you kind of know what you're looking for, and you kind of rule out that you don't have a mimic, which mimics cannot have ghost writing. So if you get ghost writing immediately, or if you're playing no evidence runs or anything like that, and you're getting multiple lights turning off as you progress through the game, you can kind of rule out that you don't have a mimic, because mimics usually change the ghost that they're mimicking every 30 seconds or so. Here I was just trying to drop my sanity down to about 60, which I overshot it, just to try to get a hunt at 60% sanity, but we don't end up getting a hunt until we break the mirror anyways. Yeah, the ghost only, as you can see, it does a ghost event where it breaks the lights in the living room there. The ghost only did 2 events here. I wasn't flicking on a bunch of lights, which I should have been, just to show you all the interactions and stuff. They don't have any special traits when it comes to higher difficulties where they have one specific evidence that they'll give or anything like that. But the behaviors and stuff, you can't really tell off of hunts. But if you can turn on light switches in the ghost area and you get them turning off and flicking and stuff like that, then you kind of know that you have a mare. So I'm just going to let the rest of this hunt play out here, break the mirror and let you listen to that and show you the evidence or the final stats at the very end. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. You can also see there the ghost actually doesn't start hunting from the ghost room. The ghost started hunting from, it looked like, the hallway in there, and the lights were obviously off. So that just shows you that the ghost will try to tend to move away from anywhere that's got lights on. Still a fun ghost to play with. Definitely one that's more frustrating when it gets to higher difficulties and less evidence that you can get, as I struggle to pick up the next instance there. Yeah, happy hunting, guys.